Hello, here is the multiplayer roguelike template, and someone asked me for a new tutorial about the HUD management of this menu that will help us to create or maybe to increase the level of the weapons. For example, if I select the bombs, here I will have 2 bombs instead of 1, and if I take one more here I can use, for example, the satellite to go faster, and as you can see, my weapon around me is going so faster. Okay, so let's go. First of all, before the template we are talking about is multiplayer roguelike template that you can find on fab.com and Unreal Engine, and that will help you to create this kind of multiplayer in local multiplayer game like Survivor with a lot of enemies. The name is Bullet Hell, I think, this kind of games. And you can see here the menu we are talking about. So you have also a documentation on my website, we come from. Here you don't have a E between the we come and from, so be careful. And on my website, if you go to the home page, you have here the multiplayer roguelike template with the documentation about how to spawn enemies, how to create new weapons, and everything. You have also my Discord here. And we will talk now about the widget here. So to understand the behavior of this widget, it is appearing when we take a lot of blue circles that we can see here after killing an enemy. And if I take some of them, for example here, I can yes, you can see on the top of the screen, I have a blue bar, and it is growing, growing, and growing. And when I take it to 100%, when it is all filled, the menu is appearing. And here I can take a new weapon, for example. Yes, like this. Now we will see how it works. If you go inside the multiplayer roguelike template, you will have this folder, and inside you have the blueprint folder. So you can see here the loot blueprint, the loot folder, and here it is the blue systems, this circle, this blue circle, this blue disk, and as soon as I take one, it is adding mana. So we can just follow the workflow and see here the mana is added to my another HUD, and the blue bar is growing. I don't explain this because it's really easy, but what is really interesting is after the mana is going to 100%. To 100%, we have this feature, and this feature is creating the HUD, the blue menu to level up the weapons. And here you can see we are in the game state, and the create menu will set the game into the pause mode. And after this, it will create this menu, an upgrade menu. So we will check what is this upgrade menu. We can click here and browse and take a look at this upgrade menu. It is in blueprints and HUD, and we can see the structure of the blue level up menu. Here we have the menu, and you can see that we have a vertical box that is here. If I go into the graph, first of all, you can see that we have an event construct that is called when at the beginning when the menu is created, and it is calling features. The name is select player to upgrade. This feature is because we can play the game with 2 players in local multiplayer, and it is alternatively select each player will be increasing the weapons. So after looking at this, you can see that we have a feature here, and this feature is creating unique buttons. You can see that we have a S here because it's creating exactly 4 buttons that we can find here. But to understand how it will make it unique, because the function is unique, create unique buttons, we have to deal with this. This is available database that variable that we can find on the player character. So to check this, I will open the player character and we will check what is inside. I can go here and here. You can see that I have here available weapons database here, and this is like an array with some weapons inside. You can see that I have a gun here, a shield, sorry, and for example a satellite. And this is corresponding to weapon I can add to my player. Here I have my system with my player, and here I can add some weapons. If I add, for example, a new weapon, I can, for example, search for the bomb, and if I click play, you will see that my vehicle is now launching some bombs around of me. It is this kind of circles you can see here. But I will remove it because in standard the game is just launching with a shield and a gun. So what is happening then with this available weapons database? You can see at first that the weapon database has some information about each weapon that are available. And you can see here that you have an evolution array with some description. The index 0 is if you don't have the weapon on your player, it will be the first description you have to get the new weapon and to equip the new weapon to your vehicle. For example, this one is shoot straight in front of the player. If you don't have the gun, for example, if I remove the gun here and I click play, you can see that my vehicle is not shooting anymore. So I have a small shield, and if I try to survive here, yes, you can see that the gun can appear. It is not forced, but I am just lucky because here it proposed me the gun for the first time, and now you can see that it is shooting. So I will let the gun on my car, and now we can go back to the upgrade menu. Here you can see that we are checking this database and we are looping on it to get all the available index during this menu. So this menu has been creating and we are creating available index array. Each of these features are checking if we can create a button, and if you look inside, it is just looking if we have available index or if it is empty. If all the weapons that are here are all to the last level of evolution, we have no more weapons to upgrade, and the menu is failing to create a weapon update button. And what is happening if it failed? I will show you here. It is creating a money button. So the money button is another button. We can check what is it. We can see that if you create a money button, you can click here and see that the money button is just a button with some cash. Money, money, money. It is not really useful in the template. It is just to give you an alternative to what you can do if you have all your weapons to the max level. So if I go back here in the upgrade menu, we can, we can check here what is happening. So it is creating 4 buttons if it can, And then we have to check what is a creation of a button. If we create here the button, we can see that the creation of the button is upgrade button. So it just add child button into the vertical box that is here. So a child here, you can see what is it. We can check into the project like this, and we can see that we have a widget blueprint. Name is upgrade button. It seems like the one we can see here, but as you can see, we just have a title and a description and a empty logo. So the graph will help us to configure this button at the beginning. When the button is created, it creates the buttons. And I should have removed the S is here because we are creating only one button. At the first time, it is checking for random index into the available index we have created here. So this is all the index possible in the available database, and here I'm just selecting one at random and removing it from the array. By doing this, I prevent the next, where is it? Here. I prevent the next feature to be able to create the same button. Then, after this, I can go here and I can check what is happening. I'm getting with the index I have removed. I will use it, and to use it, I will check what is inside this weapon. And I can see here it is my struct, the struct of my weapon. It corresponds to this. It's all of this. Okay, we have all the informations, and if you want to see exactly what is happening, here I have a weapons, a struct for my weapons, and it is the structure of the informations inside. And you can see all the evolutions here are an array of strings. So we are here, and here I will just configure my design here to set the name here, the description of the evolution here, and the logo of my weapon here. This is what I am doing exactly here. And what is happening if I click the button? If I click the button, it will be upgrading the level of the player itself, because each time you are upgrading the level of the player itself, you can take it into account to upgrade also, if you want, the difficulty of the game, for example, more enemies or something like this, or stronger enemies and everything. And then here you can see also that I am checking if the player has already the weapon on the vehicle. I'm checking if I have a component which is the same class of the weapon here. Because if it is the case, if it is true, if it is true, so I will upgrade the weapon. But if I don't have the weapon for now on my vehicle, I will add the weapon. I will do exactly what we did just before. I will add here a weapon, for example, the tender here. Or I don't know the name exactly. I will do it again with a bomb. This feature will just do this. Add the weapon. Okay, and if I go back to the upgrade button, if I don't have the weapon now, I will be able to upgrade. If I have the weapon now on my vehicle, I will upgrade the weapon. What is upgrading the level? If you take a look at the weapon, the BP weapon that you can find here, you can see that I am upgrading the level, and I am calling here a new feature. So I save the new level for the weapon, and I call something here that is used in child. And the child is interesting because you can do all the kind of weapon you want using the same structure, because here, for example, if I open the gun child, you can see that this child, this event is called here upgrade level, and here I call a specific system that will upgrade my weapon. For example, here I am shooting with a timer, and here is what is happening as soon as I have the level upgrade increased. For example, if I am level 1, I will just shoot here, but if I am level 3, I will shoot with a different angle every time. So for example, here at the level 3, I have a shoot in front of me and a shoot on the left and a shoot on the right. Now you can see that we have almost finished the system, and here I have a check weapon system and unpause. Unpause is just because the menu will make the game pause, and unpause is just that the game will play again after. The time will be running after this. And check weapons, we can take a look at this. So we can see that we are looking for something with the item index. So the item index is the index of the weapon we are using. And here I can check in the weapon database. I am looking if the weapon is at the max level of evolution. If it is true, I remove directly the weapon here, because I don't want it to appear anymore into the menu, into the next menu. It's why, for example, here I have the index 7, and if the weapon reaches the Fury mode, double damage and increased rate of fire, this one is pretty cool because it's red and I love it. But if I manage to, if I achieve to go to this evolution, there is no need this weapon to come back into the menu for upgrade the level, because as soon as I will click to upgrade, I will not have more descriptions, and it will have any effects. So I think we finished the tutorial here. I hope this has been useful for you, and don't hesitate to try this wonderful system. I let you with a small trailer. See you later. See you later, and bye bye.